hits, and because he decided to combo it, I died. Oh well. Now we're going to fight him with Red Tearstone Ring, which we weren't doing before, and he's going to die in 4 shots instead. Okay. I can't roll away from that. Interesting. Oh well. So locking on is as you can see, super good. You know, tracking is A-okay in this game. No problem, that's not too much of a setback, it's just the run over here. Gonna have to make sure we don't die to Artorias again though, or else we're gonna start losing time. Okay. I need you to hit me now. Uh-huh. Give me another. There you go. I'll die. Thanks, bruh. Now let's go murder Artorias. Gardener pitchfork spam, exactly. That's kind of why we do the Royal Wood skip. That's part of the reason why we do the Royal Wood skip. Because of the fact that those gardeners are all over the place, and they're really, really annoying. Also because it's cool, and it's faster. Okay, let's get that back up there just in case. Should be fine, though. Should be fine with Artorias on this attempt. He's breathing heavy. He hears me coming. Oh, that's bad luck. Good hitbox. Good hitbox. So, did his sword touch me? Let's have a vote in chat. Did that sword touch me? I don't think it did. I'm like 100% sure that it didn't. I'm exactly 100% sure his sword didn't touch me. That's literally the only attack I can't dodge with 100% chance against Artorias. Because sometimes that hitbox decides to not work. Alright, I need you to just do a little bit more. A little more. Come on. There you go, buddy. Nope, nope, no, what? Nope, yeah, exactly. Welcome to Artorias. His fat ass crushed me? No, he didn't even touch me with any part of his body. I'd understand it if, like, I tried to roll under him and his butt hit me. But he literally touched me with nothing. That's the only move that Artorias has that I don't agree with, because it can clip you even when you dodge it. Which is really not cool. He obviously generated an earthquake. Obviously, Kappa. There we go. Now go roll away. What the fuck was that jump? What are you doing? I had a feeling he was still alive. Okay. Artorias trolled us a little bit, but he dead. What the hell, man? That was interesting. We lost 3 minutes. Artorias fucking jumped 30 feet to the left of me. I almost rolled into him. And look what you do, FMJ. You say 40 people are in stream. I take a look and it's 32. You got my hopes up for nothing. But hey, thank you everyone that's here. Super glad to have all you guys here. Even though I royally fucked up on Artorias. We're still ahead, though. We're still ahead. So we need a hidden body so we can run through this house, because there's lots of these guys, and a couple of sorceresses, and they'll kill us dead if we aren't invisible. So many rainbows, yeah. It's a pretty good run. 37, PogChamp! Dude, as long as I have 3 viewers, I'm kind of happy. So we're going to kill him, and then we're going to kill this Mimic. The Mimic's the main reason we come this way. We need that crest key. And we hidden bodied because A, there was a monkey around that corner that would have murdered us if we didn't. And B, we need to run across this bridge where there is two sorceresses there that can kill us dead. Really, really hard if we aren't invisible. Because they have very fast magic. Alright, so that's the chain prisoner. He's gone forever. And now we're going to fall control quit out down this elevator shaft because it's faster than taking the elevator. I would kill for 3 viewers in a stream. I would kill 3 viewers in a stream. Who wants to volunteer for that job? Alright, I'm going to take the safety bonfire because I'm a scared baby. A scared little baby. Welcome back, Toast Pike. We're running to Manus. So, before we go to Manus, there is the most important, the best spell in the game, right? Just sitting over here on the floor of all places. I'm going to murder that sorceress and go get it. Okay, good. They didn't just kill us for no arbitrary reason. Alright, so yeah, we do have to kill that enemy because it's a sorceress. And me, not me. Look at that. So we hidden body not for them, but for her. There's a sorceress up on that cliff, and this is a straight run that she will shoot magic down if she can see you. And it will one-shot me. Because this is literally like some of the latest game enemies in the game because they're the DLC. Now let's go fight Manus and hopefully not fuck up on him like I do usually. That's bad. That's fine. Alright, his shit fit. Nice! He did the shit fit! What a good RNG. Victory achieved! That's the fastest I'm ever gonna fight Manus. Because he threw a shit fit. Which just lets us murder the ever-loving hell out of him. What a time save. We saved almost 2 minutes. 154 on that. Nice. So now we're going to tune Dark Bead because it's the best offensive magic in the game. This is Kieran. She's Artorias' girlfriend. We murdered Artorias. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. So our next split is Calamite the Black Dragon. This is the final boss in the DLC. He hasn't spawned yet, so we have to go get him to spawn before we can do anything with him. So in order to do so, we have to come down here past these abyss-ridden dogs. Nice, thank you. Rainbow Stare! Yeah, Rainbow Stare. Miku! Alright, so this is the arena where Calamite will fight us. That's Calamite. There he goes. Hi, Calamite. So we need to let him just crest over the horizon real quick. Alright, he's active now. So while Calamite's active, he'll keep flying through that ravine and breathing fire in it if you go into it. He will give you no real chance to fight him. He'll just fly by and breathe fire because he's a pussy, because he's a dragon. All dragons are pussies. But to be fair, if I could fly and breathe fire, I'd be a pussy and fly around breathing fire too. Especially if Conan the Barbarian was trying to murder me. Although I guess I'm not Conan the Barbarian, I guess I'm more like Merlin. Because I'm a magic guy. So this is why we got the crest key. Is in order to open that door up here to Hawkeye Gull, my favorite NPC of the DLC. I love this guy. So if we talk to him again, he'll ask us if Calamite's being a bitch. And he's like, do you want to kill him? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, ha ha. See? I told you. So what he does in that cutscene we skipped is he draws his bow, he notches an arrow, he fucking shoots Calamite, who is flying over that ravine, and impales his wings so he can't fly. Because he is so awesome. Hawkeye Gull, champion of the people. Go. Hawkeye Gull. So now we just have to run back into that ravine and go fight Calamite, the Black Dragon. Who is a pretty tough fight. Just gotta be careful with him. .360 no-scopes him because the NPC is blind. You know, I actually wonder if Go is really blind. He just has a bunch of resin packed into his helmet, so he might not even be blind. He might just be too stupid to take the resin out of his helmet. But yeah, he's essentially blind. Alright, red tier stone ring from that ring swap. Here's Calamite. He's a Cyclops. Okay, that was... he dodged too? Okay, we need to let him do an attack again. No, 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 don't do that, video game. Oh, he dodged like a fucking bitch, man. And he's dead, alright. Whew. That was Calamite. That was a pretty decent fight. We only lost 6 seconds. Nice. Alright, to Firelink. How does magic actually work in Dark Souls? It works the same as magic in like old school Dungeons and Dragons. And if you've never played that, the way it works is that you're only able to memorize so many spells at one time. So you have to rest and then memorize those spells, and then you can use them that X number of times. So it works exactly the same as in D&D in that fashion. So we have limited number of spells. We can only cast 3 hidden bodies, 6 dark beads, 8 soul spears, etc. Intelligence governs how much damage we do on it, and attunement lets us attune more spells so that we can use more spells at a time. Thank you, sir. So we're about to do something called the seal skip. If anyone's never been here before, this is New Londo. As you can tell, it is flooded like crazy. And on top of that, there are spooky, spooky ghosts. So we don't want to run through the area because there's ghosts. Look at that spooky ghost. We don't want. No, go away, ghost. So instead, what we do is we do this. We're normally supposed to go talk to an NPC on top of a rooftop, and he gives us the Seal of New Londo, and then we open a sluice and let all the water out. But instead, we can just jump down here and murder the game. The game doesn't like us being down here, but it's going to have to take it. It's going to run through walls and everything. Now, we need the Covenant of Artorias equipped, which we got from killing Sif. Otherwise, we will die if we go into this boss arena. Now, upon entering here, I'm going to drop an item on the floor. For an actual reason. We'll explain in a moment. I'm going to run over this way. And this is the Four Kings. Or one of them. There are 4 of them in total. However, we're going to fight 2 only. So we dropped that item so we knew where the first king spawned. Now we're going to run exactly the same distance the other direction. So about here. And this is where the second king is going to spawn. In this area, at least. And that's why we dropped that item there, because otherwise this is just a big black void. Alright, he spawns right about now. And dead. Oh, I lost 2 seconds. What a jip. Now it's time to go face an early game boss, the Capra Demon. Who we didn't fight earlier because he's technically an optional boss. For us, at least, because we had the Master Key, which allowed us to get into Blighttown from the back entrance. Alright, we'll just do the normal setup. So we're going to do our Lower Undeadburg skip. And baby jump, instead of actually jumping. Thank you, game. Thank you for the baby jump. Sometimes the game likes to baby jump. Rude. Jesus, these guys. I'm going to quit out to reset their positions, and we're going to give that another go. Hopefully the game won't baby jump me again. If it does, I think I'll just use the normal door or something like that. The gate. I got baby jumped again! God damn it! Come on! What a loss of time. One last try. Why not? There we go. That's what it's supposed to happen. Ignore those guys. Murder the dogs. Now let's go fight the boss. This is the Capra Demon. That was the Capra Demon. Good boss fight. So the reason we fight the Capra Demon so late, despite him being an early game boss, is his boss arena is tiny, and in addition to him being there, there are 2 dogs. And if we try to fight him early, we'll just get killed by the dogs, more than likely. So we fight him later when we can just one-shot him and make life much easier on ourselves. He drops the key to the depths, which opens the door we just went through. Ow. Into the sewers, which are called the depths. So we're going to jump over that railing and come down this body chute. There's a giant rat down here. She's a sweetheart. Don't worry about her. Now we're about to go fight the gaping dragon, who lives entirely off of the fecal matter of other creatures because he lives in the sewers. And he's a little harder than the Capra Demon, even though he's an earlier game boss. We will not be one-shotting him. We will be two-shotting him. Nice. Good time. Oh, not that way, not yet. I gotta kill the Asylum Demon version 2.0 first. So it's time to go to a secret from the original Dark Souls 1. This is one of the cooler secrets in the game, in my opinion. For anyone that's never been here, is if you come up and do some awesome platforming. Broken as fuck. That's what we do. That's what we do here. We get broken as fuck. Do some awesome platforming, come up here to this crow's nest and curl up like a ball, and then just sit here for a while. Then I have a chance to take a drink of water. Darn, I was running low on water. That was less refreshing than I wanted it to be. But more importantly, it's going to take us back to the very first area of the game. So a crow comes and carries us back here in the Northern Undead Asylum, where the game began. Pretty awesome, huh? And we're coming back here for two reasons. Reason number one is there's a secret boss back here. Right below this floor. The Stray Demon. He actually got an attack off. What a god. And in addition to him being here, there is another secret further in. If you go back to the actual... This is the... We're going back to the cell that we started the game in. There's now an item on this corpse, the Peculiar Doll. And that is going to allow us to go to another secret area a little bit later into the game. One secret leads to another. This is one of the reasons why I love Dark Souls. That's fucking awesome. You sorry baka. You could not be the chosen one. Are there better non-Black Knight bullshit routes that are viable other than Crapple Mage? I hate Black Knight routes because of resets if there's no drops, and I get really bored by Crapple. Not really. The only viable routes are variations of Black Knight and variations of Crapple. There's one called Swordle, which makes use of a sword for a bit of it, but does eventually become Crapple Mage towards the mid to later part of the run. So there's not really much of a route for anything other than that stuff. Or at least not a super viable one. Oh, Tuffy bringing out the bakas. Baka baka, baka baka, baka baka. Cho, chica baka janaimo. Alright, so we're gonna fall control quit out down here, and welcome to Satan's asshole. Gravelord sword run. But how do you get the Gravelord sword? Oh. Jesus. That was also bad. But we're okay. Jesus, that was scary. Who else got spooked by the skeletons? I did. I got spooked. Alright, this is Pinwheel. He's like the hardest boss. Hardest boss. Tried the Fire Great Scythe in the very beginning. No. Welcome to the Tomb of the Giants. We can't see anything. Like, at all. Everything is darkness, imprisoning me. All that I see. Absolute horror. Hi, Patches. We said hi to Patches. So since we can't see anything, I'm just gonna run forward and hope for the best. I hope you guys don't mind. It's kind of too dark to tell where I'm going. He scratched my back there, so I didn't want to die to the falls here. Hey, I held forward and I closed my eyes and we just happened to make it. Nice. Good job, guys. Lots of jump scares in the Tomb of the Giants. That's true. Dude, the first time I went through the Tomb of the Giants, it was spooky as hell. I could not even. Like a 20-year-old girl in yoga pants and Ugg boots, I just could not even. Please don't be a sniper today. Okay, we're live. Okay, thank God. He was a sniper, but we're okay. So we're gonna put this black leather on because leather feels so good against my skin. Alright, shh. Quiet time now. Oh God. Okay. Nito was a little bit naughty, but we did it. Scared me half to death there, big fella. Ooh, that was spooky. Phase skeletons. Why am I sitting here? I didn't want to do that. So, if you're wondering about why I put that black leather on, it's so I can tank a Gravelord sword hit if he happens to do that. If Nito screams, he's going to do that Gravelord sword attack, and if he does it, it's very difficult to dodge. So, instead of dodging it, I just drink an Estus Flask and tank the hit as long as I have that armor on. Because dodging that shit is annoying as hell. The old route used to dodge it, and that was, oof. I died so many times to Nito before I learned how to, before that trick came about, to just tank the hit. Just tank it, man, just tank it. Alright, so it's time to go to Lost Izalith, which is below Blight Town. If you notice, Dark Souls is built in layers upon layers on top of each other, which is why we're able to break the game so easily. Because we're able to fall control through lots of things, and you can do stuff like the kiln skip, where you just jump right into the kiln. because the kiln is literally right below Firelink. So yeah, most bullshit location. Ornstein and Smo's boss room. That's the most bullshit location because Ornstein and Smo are there. That's the most bullshit location. Blighttown's honestly not that terrible. Considering in Demon Souls, the Valley of Defilement is like twice as big as Blighttown. And it is also a poisonous swamp of doom. So, good thing about Dark Souls 1 is buffs like Fall Control and Hidden Body last fucking forever, so I can cast it all the way back there and it'll last until way out here. I like the way you think. It's talking about Izalith, though? Oh yeah, fair enough. Izalith kinda sucks. Alright, we need that bonfire. Izalith mostly sucks because it's an unfinished area of the game. And red tearstone ring setup. Yay! That's actually a super good red tearstone ring setup. It's so fast and it gets you right on the path to the boss. It's super easy. But yeah, unfortunately Lost Izalith is clearly very unfinished as an area. Not very well tested, like the lava looks like that, and is painful on the eyes, and painful on the ears, as we will find out after 2 more bosses. And it's just kind of a gauntlet of one boss to the next. There are 4 bosses in Lost Izalith, and it's a relatively small area. It's unfinished? Oh, most definitely. Dark Souls is an unfinished game. There's lots of stuff that got cut because they couldn't finish it in time before it was really shoved out the door. Later, fucker. Yo, look at that time save. Nice. Looks like they got tired of spending a shit ton of time designing locations. No, they designed the location fine, they just didn't polish it. Like, the location has the basics of good design for, like, Dark Souls areas. It's a little more linear than it should be, unfortunately, but it, like, they just didn't have time and money to polish it. Like, as an example of some cut content from Dark Souls, Oscar, the first NPC we meet in the game that gives us the Estus Flask, was supposed to journey through the entire game alongside you. He was actually supposed to eventually be the antithesis to you and befriend the serpent that you don't befriend, and he was going to be the only way that you would know there was another serpent at all in another path through the game. Unfortunately, they didn't have the time to do everything they wanted to do with him, so they cut all that content. And instead, Oscar just dies in the very beginning of the game. He was also supposed to give you the Elite Knight armor set, which is why he wears it. And that's one thing I'm really sad about being cut, because I thought that would be super awesome in the game. But oh well. So this is Demon Fire Sage. He's the Asylum Demon, again, but with fire. Got him. Got him. Really? Yup. There's actually there's sound bits left in the game that are never played, but data miners have found them of dialogue that Oscar once had that would have been implemented in the game, which tells you that Oscar was supposed to be the other chosen undead, but just siding with the other serpent. And red tearstone ring. Asylum Demon Fire mod pack. Hey, Lanchi de Rose. Welcome. Haven't seen you for a bit. Thanks for bringing the Daijobu. Good to have you back. Welcome back. We're speedrunning Dark Souls 1. Alright, orange charred ring equipped. Good to go. Did serpents come after or before the ancient dragons? It's implied that they are at the same time. Because the ancient dragons we know are from the beginning of time. Or at least from the beginning of any time that we could possibly comprehend. So as far as we know, the primordial serpents and the ancient dragons were birthed into the world at about the same time. Which brings about very interesting fan theories where the primordial serpents are the cause of the ancient dragon's death. And the ones who showed the pygmies the original fire where they could get their lord souls. Because the primordial serpents wanted the ancient dragons to die, because the ancient dragons were stronger than them. But that's a whole other discussion. Right now we're running through this very visually and auditorily painful area called Lost Izalith. Shout out to the orange charred ring. Thank God it exists. Shout out to dragon butts. Their entire existence is standing inside of lava forever. Poor guys. Aren't the serpents mentioned in any other Souls game? They are. I don't know if they're mentioned in 2, but they are mentioned in 3. There are statues of Frampt in the entrance to the Grand Archives, and there is mention of Koth via the Londor inhabitants. Talk about Koth being their master. Alright. So, this is the Bed of Chaos. This is the worst boss fight in the entire history of Souls games. It is absolutely the worst boss fight in the history of every Souls game that has ever existed. Which is why, when we fight her in a cheap way. That doesn't actually fight her. This fly needs to get the fuck out of my face. That's gonna miss, isn't it? That's not gonna miss. Nice. 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 Everyone say nice. Spam nice. Thank you. Thank you. Spamming nice. And that's the Bed of Chaos. Thank God. Oh, I've botched this fight so much lately. Look at that. And we even saved a second. Why do I change armor before Bed of Chaos? If I'm wearing this armor, I can tank a hit from her Firestorm without dying. If I don't have that armor on, I will die. In one hit, so that's just a safety precaution. There we go. Nice, 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 PogChamp. So, the way Bed of Chaos works. I'm beautiful, you mean the character? I am beautiful. Look how beautiful I am. So the way Bed of Chaos works is on the left side of her and on the right side of her there are nodes. And those nodes have 1 HP, but they have to be hit. Once you hit one node, the Bed of Chaos starts getting really, really angry and starts shooting fire at you and sweeping her hands around like crazy. On top of that, holes start opening up in around the arena that lead to instant death pits. So instead of fighting her because she is a god-awful pain in the ass to fight normally, what we do is we just throw those fire bombs thrown at very specific spots because we are Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant in the same body. And then that opens up the path to her actual body. And we're able to kill her. Is Bed of Chaos a grill? Yes, Bed of Chaos is a grill. Bed of Chaos is a George Foreman grill. Alright, so this is Dark Sun Gwendolyn. He is not a grill, but he is very pretty. Okay, red tearstone ring. That's our setup. I'm gonna need more arrows. Arrows, please. Arrows, please. Come on. 3, 4. Only 4. Okay, that's not too bad. There we go. Lost some time. That was some poor RNG. Oh well. He wants to be a pretty grill. You know, I can make him a girl. I'll touch his tentacles. So yeah, the lore for Gwendolyn is that he was raised as a female because he was born under the moon. And the moon is seen as girly, while the sun is seen as manly, so Gwendolyn was raised as a female. He also casts magic as opposed to casting miracles because of it. So we hidden body because there's lots of painted guardians in here, or I mean members of the Ku Klux Klan. And we're kind of not white. Look at us, we're red, so they're probably racist towards us. So we just hidden body so they don't see us. We turn into John Cena. Nerf Darkbead? Never. Darkbead is bae. You can't nerf Darkbead. Alright, we're going to hidden body so that we can... This is the Painted World of Ariamis. This is the other secret area that I was talking about in Dark Souls 1. And look how much content was in the original game. The DLC was 4 bosses. This is not DLC area. This is in the original game, and it is so different from everywhere else we've been to. And it has unique enemies. It has very unique enemies. It has crow ladies. Sexy, sexy crow ladies. That got dad ass, but we can't see them right now, because they're flying ahead above. And it also has magic. Magic. Don't tell anyone about that magic spot. That's between you and me, stream. That's an archer, so we kill him. Shut up there. Goddamn. Rude. Our upstairs neighbor is really rude. So is that upstairs neighbor. He jumps down to kill us, but we just run by. That's why we're invisible. Are these secretly trying to say magic and intelligence is girly and miracles / faith is manly? Pretty much. At least the gods thought that way. This is the fluffiest tail in the world. I love her. No moan glitch. because the run is going well, so no moan glitch. I had to kill waifu. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry I killed waifu. So yeah, she has a really fluffy tail. It's awesome. We're gonna punch Frampt in the face.
You sorry? Huh?
Or the neck. Because his weird penis neck. Because he's calling us a sorry fool. Not even your waifu, Zwaki. Man, that's rough. That's harsh. It's harsh. Gandalf the Goat is now following. Thank you so much for the follow, Gandalf the Goat. Thanks for supporting my endeavors to walk quickly in video games. I'm glad to have you here, and I hope you're enjoying the show. 46 viewers, Pog Jamp. Dude, 46, that's so much. Thanks, everyone. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. Thanks. Thank you. Toggle select, and we take a running attack, and we're red tier stone ringed up. And we're fapping our way to victory. Fap, 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 fap. Does Frampt have a penis? He is a penis. Yeah, you're about right. Frampt is basically a penis. Yo, ZO22H45. I don't know exactly how I'm supposed to pronounce that, but thank you so much for the follow, dude. Welcome to the channel. I hope you're enjoying the show. EctoKenzie38 as well is now following the channel. Thank you so much for the follow, guys. Hope you guys are enjoying the channel, and that whether you decide to be here for just this run or you decide to stick around or show up later, that it's been a fun experience and you remember it as just a good one. A good one. Glad to have you guys here. Shout out to the Kiln of the First Flame. This place is cool. The Black Knights are not cool. Stop trying to kill me. Come on, man. It's the end of the run. I just gotta say hi to Grandpa. Hi, Grandpa. Oh, I'm sorry, Grandpa. That was slow of you. Oh, Grandpa, no! Grandpa fell over. He can't get up. Someone call Life Alert. Hangman299 is now following. Thank you so much for the follow, sir. Welcome to the stream. We're done! PB! That was like a 16-minute save. Oh, thanks so much for the follow, guys. We're going to light ourselves on fire to celebrate. Yay! Yay, we're on fire! What's one thing I like about Dark Souls? I like the story, the lore, the gameplay, the combat. I like all that stuff. There's so much I like about Dark Souls. We did it! We lit ourselves on fire. Oh, we did it, guys. Well done. And we PB'd along the way. Let's check our in-game time. Yo, Breathless9 is now here with the follow. Thank you so much for the follow, sir. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for supporting my endeavors to walk quickly in video games. 1:35 in-game time. That's nice. That's pretty good. That's actually respectable.